So you know me always try to check on the comments of videos when I upload already. Try to get a vibe of what the audience want, and that lead me to this. Hello folks, welcome to another episode of Technicational. My name is Peyton Wilmot, and today we'll be doing the full review of the Google Pixel. Not the Pixel 2, not the Pixel 3, just the original Google Pixel. Now the reason for this is because I saw a comment from OKJR saying that, or OK Junior, saying that it's better to buy an old flagship than a brand new mid-range phone. You get more specs and water resistance. Just get more for your money if you buy an old flagship compared to a new mid-range phone. So we're going to actually see if this is true and put it to the test. And what best to do it than the Google Pixel, the one that everybody loves and doesn't have a SD card but takes amazing photos. Now we're going to compare this to a mid-range, but hey, if you really want something like this, you can check Cell Jamaica because that's where we got this phone to review. So let's get right into the review. So design and build quality. Now first off, you have an 8 megapixel camera on the front. You have an AMOLED display that's 5-inch and has a resolution of 1080p. At the bottom of the phone, you have your loudspeaker, your USB Type-C charging port, and your mic. Now funny enough, this is kind of weird. On the right hand side of the phone, you have everything. You have your power button and your volume rocker. This is something you have to get used to if you're a Samsung person. At the top of the phone, you have your headphone jack. At the back of the phone, you have your flash, your 12.3 megapixel camera with your fingerprint scanner. Yes, this phone has a fingerprint scanner. Now, I really love this two-tone look that the phone has, where it's metal and glass. It feels really nice, premium even. So this is definitely not something that is water resistant, but it does look good compared to some mid-range phone. So yeah, plus for that if you buy this phone. So we're at the section where we talk about performance, and you remember that phone which is older than this one called the Nexus 6P? Yeah, that is pretty old. And you remember when we did a review that the performance was up there and it had the latest Android. Well, I didn't expect that the Google Pixel would do any worse. And so said, so done. The Google Pixel is really good. A matter of fact, it has the latest Android. Some people with a Galaxy S9 can say that. Do you even have an update for Android Pie? No. But the Google Pixel has, which come out years ago. And it performs lovely. With 4 gigs of RAM, it runs all the games out there now, and the AMOLED display on this thing is bright and vibrant, and it has the Snapdragon 821, which is a decent processor, to say the least. It's just one problem I had, and that's running games, the back of the phone get a little bit warm. But it still performs much better than most of the mid-range phones when we review. You understand? And I said most because some of those mid-range phones are still up there. Now, I have to say, with Android Pie, a Snapdragon, the latest Android, this thing is definitely the best phone you can buy for an old flagship compared to a new mid-range phone. So OK Junior or OKJR, I don't know which one you say, him have a point when it comes to some of the things that him say and comment on the videos. Anyhow, this is Rambo 2. I'm gonna try to see if I can finish that stage. Is it? So we're at the section where everybody wants to know, and that is camera. Now, I'm gonna be honest with you people, I only have 2 words to tell people about this phone when it comes to camera and pictures, and that's Obia and witchcraft. Google do some serious Obia and witchcraft with this phone. A matter of fact, any phone where Google make look like that them I work with, because you remember the Nexus 6P? This phone take better pictures than it, and it's still years old. Forget comparing this to a mid-range phone. the camera on this I take better pictures than some of the high-end phones them this year. And that's no lie. Whether it's night, day, cloudy, or your girlfriend just ugly, it take good picture. I am impressed that a phone this old still manage to take photos this good. And you don't need there's no whole heap of settings or nothing you need to do. You just point, shoot, picture come out good. Now, if there's anything else on a Google phone that everybody know gonna hands down look good, is the camera. So really and truly, looking through these photos, I don't even have to describe it. You can see for yourself so the pictures them look good. And this is being taken by a 12.3 megapixel camera. And that's all I have to say. Google. Oh, now wait, me to say something else. I just gonna say Google because you know say I will be gonna say after that though, right? Let's move on. So you know the saying, all good things have to come to an end? Yeah. Now, I have praised the Google Pixel for a lot of stuff, but there's just one sore point about this phone, and that's battery life. Yes, the Google Pixel is not up there when it comes to battery life. Matter of fact, 2018 has shown that most phones coming out now have a better battery life than then. And the Google Pixel will last you for most of the day, but depending on your usage, you'll probably reach home with a dead phone by 8 o'clock. So you probably need to walk with that charger. Also, because it's a Type-C phone, you know there's not a lot of Type-C phones in Jamaica right now. You have to have the best of the best right now to have a Type-C charger. So you better walk with that charger or the phone will dead until you reach a yard. For me, I'm a moderate user, and by 7 p.m., 8 p.m, I was reaching home with just under 10%, just in time to charge it. But it's not everybody use them phone moderately like me. So, walk with the charger if you buy this. So, we are at the end where I give my final thoughts. The Google Pixel. Now, it's simple. There's a lot of good going for the Google Pixel right now. You have a nice AMOLED screen if you buy this. You have a lovely fingerprint scanner at the back. You have 4 gigs of RAM. You have a Snapdragon we're competent for run anything. You have your USB Type-C where charge your phone fast. 32 gigs of internal space, or 128 if you buy it. And it feel really good in the hand for hold and use. Also, you're gonna get the best camera phone out there. Period. Unless you're gonna get the Google Pixel 2 or the Google Pixel 3. But still, this thing is amazing in the camera category. But there's just one downside, and that is the battery life. But if you're a type of person who don't mind, walking with a Type-C charger, which will charge your phone very quickly, you don't have a problem. Also, if you're not a heavy user, you still can buy this phone. And if you're interested in this phone, as I said before, you can get it at Cell Jamaica Limited, and they have this phone for a really good price. You just call them, the description is below, and you can see it in the video right now, the number and their location. So that's it, folks. The Google Pixel, latest Android basic phone with lovely features. You don't have no bloatware. And if that's your thing and you're not into one company or the other, you just love pure Android, this is definitely the phone for you. So folks, thank you guys for watching. Continue to tell your friends about it. Subscribe, tell them to subscribe too. As you can see, giveaways happen now and again, and you cannot win anything if you're not subscribed. So thank you guys for everything. Thank you for the support. Continue to comment, and OK JR or OK Junior, you are right. Better to buy an old flagship than a brand new mid-range phone, depending on the price. Peace.
Snakes in the grass, you gotta watch where you step. Blood on the leaves, you either kill or be killed. When there's food on the table, you either eat or you starve. And when the sharks in the water, you either sink or you swim. It's a jungle out there. It's a jungle out there. It's a jungle out there.